What's up? So, my internet was down for 4 days. 4 days. And it just finally came back on. So, I decided to hop on here and see what's up on the YouTube land. So, how's everybody doing? How's it going? Yeah, let me tell you, when you're dependent on your internet and it goes down, man, everything really gets kind of crazy. Like, you don't know what to do. You become dependent on that technology, and then suddenly it's gone. But one of my subscribers asked me if I was going to do a live stream this weekend, and I said no because I didn't anticipate having internet. But it just came back on like 30 minutes ago. There he is, right there. I was just talking about you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, bro. My internet was down for 4 days, and it finally just came back on. And I signed on just to see what was up, how everybody's doing and whatnot. But yeah, I tried to sign up for that StreamYard, but my phone number is associated with too many accounts, it says. So I think maybe somebody who had my phone number before also had YouTube. So I can't do StreamYard until I figure out how to get a different phone number or something. But yeah, I haven't had any problems with this internet. It's a little slow, but yeah, this was the first time. And then when I called the place, it was just recording, and it said there's an outage in Cordoba, but all my neighbors had Wi-Fi back a lot sooner than we did. So I'm not really sure what was happening. I took the modem apart, reconnected it, and then it worked. So I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, now it's working, and it's pretty cool. So what's up with you, man? How you doing? I'd like to get that StreamYard because you're enjoying the Matrix. Yeah, that's sarcasm, huh? What's up, JK Ryder? How you doing? Yeah, I'd like to get the StreamYard going because it shows the comments after the fact, and this mode right here doesn't. So unless I read the comments, then people who are watching after the fact don't really know what's going on. But so JK Ryder came on and he said hi, and Elvis said he's enjoying the Matrix, which was sarcasm because I know he's not. But yeah, so I wanted to do more videos this weekend, but without being able to upload, I didn't get anything up. But I'm gonna go back to Lapu Market and do some more interviews. But I don't really know what to ask people because the last one I was asking people to describe foreigners in one word, and I kept getting handsome, and then they'd say like you. I'm like, come on, can't really use that. Like as it was, I still had like 2 or 3 people that said it, but I had to cut out like a lot of the other people. So I need a better question. But the video did okay, at least for me anyways. 1,005 views is good for me, a little micro channel, as some people refer to the smaller YouTubers. I'm a micro YouTuber, but yeah, so nothing new on my end other than not having internet. Didn't hear anything from Elvis asks, did you hear anything from Cambly? And Cambly is a English tutoring website that I signed up for, oh gosh, several weeks ago now. But no, I have not heard anything from them. But I'm up on my sponsorship. I got sponsored So I did that first round with them, and then if people click and join their service, then I get money from that too. But so far, nobody has clicked. So we'll see, you know. But as it stands now, no, I didn't. Well, I don't know because I didn't have internet, so I haven't checked. But 3 or 4 days ago, I hadn't had any response from them, so I'm assuming I probably don't have a response yet either. But as soon as I got my internet back on tonight, which was literally like 10 minutes ago, I just signed on live. Well, I tried to go StreamYard, but StreamYard wouldn't let me, and then I went live. So, but as far as I know, no, I haven't heard from them. So, but that's okay. I'm not sweating it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, I'll figure something else out. Yeah, I mean, I'm really hoping that the sponsorship, you know, works out a little bit. I'd like to have all three: sponsorship, Cambly, and a little bit from monetization. And that should carry me through until maybe my channel will grow enough to where I'll make a little bit even more and then live more comfortably. But but yeah, I definitely don't want to experience what you're experiencing. Coming here, getting a taste of the good life, and then having to go back. It's I don't envy you in that aspect of what you're going through now. It doesn't sound like something that I would enjoy. I would be chomping at the bit to get my butt back here, which would be good a motivation, but I still wouldn't want to do it. But as it is, I'm gonna stay here no matter what until my wife has the baby, and then if I have to, then I will go back for 3 months, or maybe 3.5, 4 months, something like that. But I really, really don't want to do that because, like Elvis says, it sucks, and I completely understand. I absolutely, completely understand. So we'll see. You know, whatever is meant to be is gonna happen. So if I can grow the channel just to where I make, you know, like a couple $100 a month or something, you know, I can make that work, pay my rent in advance. So really it's just electricity and internet and food that I'll have to pay for. And my wife's getting PhilHealth, so that'll pay for a big portion of her hospital care when the time comes. So yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of people that came here with similar kind of circumstances, and they use their wits and their their ability to be motivated, and they figured it out. So if they can do it, I can probably do it too. And I'm just gonna stay the course and see what comes of it. Because really, I mean, it sounds like a small amount, but $6,000 a year would be sufficient of my own, and then the rest of it would supplement, and that would be plenty. You know, wouldn't be living large or anything, but it would be sufficient. And Elvis asks, what state would I go back to? I would go back to Washington. I go to Washington State and work there. That's where my brother lives, and he has health issues. So part of the agreement when I was there before was just to kind of help him out, you know, with his grocery shopping and whatnot. And I didn't have to pay any rent. So, but I still gave him some. But there's no need for me to like have big expenses because everything's so expensive now, you know. Because after I got a divorce, I didn't have anywhere to live. But then I bought a building, but that's currently rented, so I couldn't like stay there. And in that town, there's no jobs, so I would have to go somewhere where there's more jobs. So it would be Washington State, and it's up near like Seattle, Olympia area on the West Coast. So that's where I would be. I don't really want to. If I went to Vegas, then I would probably make more. But how much? Elvis asked, "How much can I make in Washington per month?" Well, it's all dependent on me. It's a subcontracting food distribution gig, and I was working 16 plus hours a day, 7 days a week to fund this trip, and I made anywhere from 5,005 to 6,005 a month doing that. But working like a dog, no sleep, no nothing. Because at the same time, I'm still talking to people in the Philippines. Not people, but my wife. So getting like 5 hours of sleep per day for many months. It was tough, but I pulled it off and I did it. So that's what I would do again. I would just have to work like 3 months and come back here with a good chunk of change and do a better kind of budget. Buy a scooter this time, because all these taxis and things, they do add up over time. I probably paid enough for a scooter just in taxis and trikes and jeepney. So, and I didn't know. I debated buying a scooter, and I should have, but I didn't. So now it wouldn't be a good idea for me to buy it until I get a little bit more cash. But Elvis says he has family in Redmond, Kirkland area. Okay, yeah, I know where that is. It's a little bit more east, northeast, I think, from where I would be, or east. But yeah, it's close. It's pretty close to where I would be in the whole scheme of things. So yeah, would you buy new or used? I would just buy new. I mean, like a Honda Click, you can get for like, well, when I looked before, I think it was like 65K. I almost bought one from Derek from Q, but for some reason I didn't, and he would be a good person to buy from because he's expat and he has all the paperwork and stuff. It's harder to find all the proper documentation from others, and once the registration expires, then I guess it's a whole nother can of worms to try to get your scooter registered. I don't know, but that's what I heard. Yeah. I was surprised, his prices, because when I rented a scooter, I paid 2,100 for a week, and his prices are a lot higher. But I just got one from a local Filipino. It was their side gig. It wasn't like a licensed company, I don't think, or whatever. But it was like their side gig. So I paid 2,100 peso for 1 week to rent the scooter, and that was a lot. That was like one of the best prices that I found, and I can go back there and do that again if I wanted to rent. But if you buy new, then they handle the paperwork. Well, I bought a scooter here like a decade ago, and yeah, the company did do it, so I assumed that they would do the paperwork also. Jasper in the Philippines. Heard you had something to say about my dead mother. Hey, Jasper. I didn't say it. Somebody else dropped the comment, and I don't know. I don't watch your content because to me it's off-putting. So the guy said something and it sounded incredulous. It sounded absurd. I thought he was being sarcastic. And so I said, terrible idea. No, listen, I didn't say it. Some other person came on and subscribed to it. A subscriber said something about your mom. And if you're listening, give me a chance to listen to speak, okay? Some guy came on and said something. I know nothing about your story. He said something to the effect of monkeys and AIDS. So I thought he was being sarcastic, and I laughed and I said, yeah, they had to dig their way from China or something to that effect. But I didn't know that your mom was deceased. I know nothing about you other than, yeah, I did have a lot to say about you. And if you'd like to discuss that, I would love to discuss it. I personally think that your approach to advertising the Philippines is egregious. I'm not afraid to discuss any of this. What's a terrible idea? What is a terrible idea, Jasper? There's nothing terrible about me relaying my opinion about your approach to how you are selling the Philippines. I disagree with it. I don't enjoy it. I don't appreciate junkie. All right, whatever, you know. Oh, you're calling me a junkie? Oh, well, that's not true. And it's interesting how you can judge my visuals when you don't even show your face. So when you start showing your face, then you can talk crap about what I look like, okay? Correct what? You're just speaking gibberish, dude. How long have you been in the Philippines? 7 months? 7 or 8 months, and you're giving advice as though you're some kind of expert? Bro, you don't know anything in 7 months. When I came here 11 years ago, I thought I knew everything too. And I was walking around giving people advice, and I knew nothing. Just like you don't know anything. And you're just exploiting people to gain your viewers. And hey, more power to you. Bro, 6 or 7 years ago, I would have done the same thing. Literally. But I found God. And so I don't perpetuate those things. And I suggest you reflect on what you're doing and how you're going about it. A lot of people don't like that every other word that comes out of your mouth is a cuss word. I hope you have that energy for me in person, pussy. Bro, I'm 6'3" and I weigh 220 pounds. You want to make a threat? Keep that same energy when I see you? What are you? Grow up, dude. Keep that same energy, junkie. You're so intelligent. If you watch the video, make sure to keep that same energy in person. I live in a Balbal, Cordova, brother. I live in a Balbal, Cordova. You can come here anytime. What is keep that same energy when I see you, pussy? That sounds threatening, doesn't it? You can come here anytime. From what I hear, you're a little micro man. No one threatened me. Sounds like it. And I'm sure that anybody that reads your comments will also agree that you are sounding like you're threatening me. Big, goofy nobody. You know, I'm not out to be someone. I'm out to... Nope, no threat. Okay. Sure seemed like it. Sure seems like it, bro. And you ain't about nothing. So you want to come at me anytime. Anytime. You ain't about nothing. Sure seemed that way. And if you have anything intelligent to say, feel free to discuss it. But it sounds like you're a rudimentary, doltish, immature person that just comes here and wants to make threats. I didn't make any threats. All I did was criticize your approach to how you are projecting the Philippines to others. And if you want to fight over that, go right on ahead. You ain't about nothing. I'd like to see you talk to me that way when you meet me. Right? You call me a junkie? and you encourage me to have the same energy when you see me, that's threatening. I said nothing intelligent in my video. Well, I beg to differ. Everything that I have to say is in general articulate. You, however, speak like a Neanderthal. You want to see me talk like this in person? Come on over. I ain't afraid of nothing. Bring it. This is ridiculous. Bet. I'm a big gangster. Threats are direct. When you come into Cebu, then, buddy, you can't handle some criticism. I didn't call you names. I didn't call you anything other than criticize your content. And you have an issue with that? Grow up. Jasper in the Philippines, the gangsta. The gangsta's here in the house. You ain't about nothing. Well, that was fun. Got a little appearance from Jasper the gangsta. Anytime. What's up, Mojo? Mojo. We just had Jasper from the Philippines come here and not threaten me, which he did, pretty much. He wants to see me have the same energy when he sees me in person. So Philippines Adventures Dan and Rochelle says, I'm tired of so many fake YouTubers and Dumageddon. Yeah, I mean, they I wasn't impressed with it, but you guys were great. I like meeting you guys, and that was made the whole experience worth it for me. Yeah. I mean, I just think that it's so ridiculous that somebody would come here and want to fight somebody who's got 20 some odd thousand subscribers, and he's going to get that offended by my criticism, which was all verbal, is going to act like he's going to take a stand against me and throw hands. Whatever, grow up. So Philippines Adventure, Dan and Rochelle, the rest are all fakes. Well, I mean, there's a lot of that. And we just had Jasper in the Philippines in here rearing his fake head also. So it's very common, right? Jasper coming up in here trying to act like he's gonna take me down or something. Well, fortunately, back in the day, I would have gotten so angry and would have been, confrontational. But the reality is, I probably wouldn't ever want to engage in that, especially on Spanky's here, and Spanky says, Jasper, you're a clown. Leave my country. Jasper, you don't belong here in my beloved penis. So I agree. I mean, I think that, the good the good could be there if he just evolved his approach, if he changed the way he thinks about things. Spanky says, Jasper, I can't wait to meet you, baby boy. Um, I'm not upset. I'm not riled by it. I think it's funny, and I don't. I'm too old for engaging in that kind of puerile behavior, And you get in a fight here in the Philippines as a foreigner, and you're gonna risk getting deported. So I would do whatever I could to de-escalate the situation. It's just ridiculous. The guy's 45, 46 years old, and he's trying to act like he's in his 20s. Grow up. Spanky says, I've been here 30 plus years. So yeah, you're very experienced and very knowledgeable. So I appreciate it, Spanky. Appreciate the support. But yeah, God's good, Majo, and I'm not a little kid. I'm not going to engage in that kind of crap. No point in it. I'd much rather enjoy my time here and do whatever it takes to avoid inhibiting me from living here. So Jasper, you want to come here and do something, you're just going to get in trouble, not me. So whatever. Spanky says, yes, sir, he's a clown, this Jasper. I mean, the fact that he came on here and tried to puff up his chest is indicative of his clowndom. Jasper is always hiding. Yeah, I wouldn't even really know what he looks like because I've seen pictures, like a picture of him on the expats trash. They have, a selfie or something of him. So, and of course I would recognize, some white dude coming towards me. So of course he would stand out like a sore thumb. So it's just ridiculous. Anytime. Preach it, brother, you're checking proper. Well, I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I don't necessarily want to. Ideally, I would like to be a good example to him. That's what I would prefer. Hey, Randy. Not much. We just had Jasper in the Philippines come here and try to start and make threats towards me and whatnot because of my video. But that's the drama that occurred. But hey, bro, Randy Bryant, he has a channel. And I'm sorry to see that you're taking a hiatus. But, you got things to take care of over there, so I understand. But it's good to see you. Glad you stopped by. Oh, no sweat. No sweat, Randy. Randy says, sorry you're dealing with that. That's fine, bro. That's fine. I don't have any, no problem. No problem. But thank you. Spanky says, Jasper, you have no idea how easy you can be put to sleep here in the Philippines. Jasper, many are looking to meet you face to face. And then he says, exactly, bro, he's a chump. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. And he says, Philippines Xtremes, you're legit, bro. Jasper is a effing clown. Well, it's unfortunate, and I hope that Jasper can evolve and become a better person. Just like I hope that I evolve and I can become better each and every day. So hopefully he can do the same thing. So Randy Bryant says, yeah, I'll be back. I have a sick mother with not a lot of time left, and I want to see her a little. Yeah, that's completely and totally understandable, man. I read what you said. I didn't I didn't reply because my internet was down for 4 days and I was using load, so I couldn't really spend too much time on YouTube in the last few days. But you know, God bless you and your mom, and I hope that you know, your time is fruitful there, and you can bond with her in her remaining time here. And God bless you guys both. So Martin comes on and says, "Oh man, I just got here. Sorry I missed the footnote, Jasper. Treat him like a drunk uncle. Avoid, ignore, and hopefully he will disappear." It's okay, you guys. I think it's absurd what he just did. It just shows, you know, his character. It shows, you know, how easily affected he is by simple criticisms. Fine, absolutely fine. I don't have any fear or worry or fret about that. I mean, you can see, as a foreigner here, you can see foreigners coming from a mile away. So what's he going to do? Sneak up on me? No. Which is what he was insinuating. So it's absolutely absurd. But kind of funny. I think it's funny that he came here, really. I think it's hilarious. He thinks that, you know, some little micro channel, me, a guy with 1,300 subscribers, affects his game, affects his hustle. It shouldn't, you know, unless he's a narcissist and he has such a huge ego that some little peon like me would affect his game and his hustle. It wouldn't. I mean, in fact, he's growing. He's perpetually growing. So, Mojo Travel says, "Have a good night, Ben and chat. Flying back home tomorrow morning. Flying back home tomorrow." Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah, bro. Safe travels. Looking forward to seeing what you put out while you're in the States, and keep on trucking. And can't wait to see you when you come back. So take care and God bless. And thanks for, you know, your support along the way, and talking and chatting and whatnot. I look forward to it, seeing what happens in the next coming months of your journey as it unfolds. So take care, brother. Ugh, Jasper. Whatever. Thanks. Yeah. Majo Travel says, "Thanks. Yes, you're on the list of people to visit when I come back next year. God bless." Awesome, bro. I look forward to it, man. I can't wait for to meet you face to face, and we can talk and have dinner, and that'll be great. So keep on keeping on, and we'll talk to you soon. Message me while you're you know, there and whatnot. Keep in touch. I'm still getting a kick out of Jasper. What a fool. But all right, bro. Well, so now that we moved on from that little experience, what's everybody else doing? Where you at? Where you guys all at? You know, it almost makes me want to make another video about the dude. You know, because it comes like personal. Um, be good for views. I mean, he's popular. That's why I don't understand why he would come in here and even care about someone like me. Just kind of shows, his insecurities. I don't have anything to lose, I personally don't like some of the crap that I see on YouTube. Um, Anybody could play those tactics. I could post that way, and I would grow from it also. And I could talk about those same subjects. It's just such a rudimentary approach to how to go about it. But if I were doing those types of things, surely my channel would be a lot bigger than it is. Surely it would be. But I have a heart. I'm not a capitalist. And I prefer to grow organically and not jump through hoops. Not take the shortcuts like old Jasper. Jasper the friendly ghost. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So, somebody talk, say something, change the subject, get off of Jasper, I don't care about it. Anybody got any exciting news or things to say? So, two of my buddies, Majo and Randy, are splitting the fills. So, now I don't really have, people to engage with. So, come on, y'all, send me emails. Let's start chatting, talking. Drop some comments. I'm just gonna keep talking about Jasper then, who wants to hear that nonsense? Yeah, sure. So, yep, a little bit distracted. So somebody, come on, change the subject for me. Dude called me a junkie. He called me a junkie. I don't even drink alcohol. Whatever. So, if I went on his channel and flamed him like that, he would just ban me. I'm an open book. Anybody's welcome. You want criticism, you want to praise, you want to do whatever, you can come here, you can say and have a discussion and a debate. I'm all about it. But if I were to go and retaliate or even just try to open a dialogue with that fool, he would cut it off at the head. Jasper would just shut it down. Because, guys like that, they don't have the ability to engage on a more introspective level. Whereas I can go rounds and rounds with people in that vein of communication. In fact, I enjoy it. So, if homeboy wants to, discuss, then here I am. But he don't want to discuss nothing. He just wants to puff his chest and act like a tough little G. He's a tough little G. And I apologize if I did get angry there. I felt angry, but I tried to keep it calm. I'm not a perfect person, who is competition arises, and my instinct is to go into that mode. But I'm a new creature, Haven't always been of this mindset. I didn't grow up with riches. I wasn't a trust fund kid like Jasper, from what I've gathered. A pampered silver spoon in the mouth. In fact, when I was 5 and 6 years old, we lived just outside of the Columbia Villa in Portland, Oregon, and we had to kind of fight tooth and nail to just be able to play in the neighborhood. We were like some of the only white kids in the whole area. So Martin says, agree. When they don't have IQ for a conversation, they just talk violence and profanity. Usually terrible fighters too. Yeah, I mean, big talkers, no action. But, it's the ones who don't talk, and just, those are the ones you look out for. Spanky says, I've seen many guys like Jasper over the years. He won't last here. Well, if he keeps his channel going, he will last here. But it would just be nice to see him evolve. Somebody needs to come into his path that can give him, that can plant a seed in him that will grow and he'll bear fruit and he will change, Spanky said he admitted his own mother did like him. Like I said to Jasper, didn't like him. Well, that's sad. I mean, I feel bad about that, for him. Everybody deserves to have, love and compassion from their parents. But like I told him when he came here, I don't know anything about him. I can't stomach watching his channel, I remember I saw him initially when he was like in the teens. He had he was like 9,000 subs. And I thought, who's this guy? And I watched one of his videos and he was on an escalator or something and he was giving advice to potential expats. And everything he was saying was just all the same stuff that I say and all the same stuff that everybody says. And it was just rehash of, do's and don'ts of what you do and don't do here in the Philippines. And to me, it sounded like kind of amateurish kind of advice. But really, I mean, what is it, what do you need to know about the Philippines? Really? Guys overthink so much when they come here, If you have common sense in the States or wherever you're from, and you apply that same approach to the Philippines, then you're probably more prone to be successful. So when we go on and we say 5 tips about what to do and what not to do in the Philippines, it's just common sense. And it's all been said so much So who really cares, you know? Some guys benefit from that, especially if they're brand new and they open up that, they search and oh, here it is, and they'll get tips. But really, you can get that information from anyone, you know? It doesn't make them king expert of the Philippines, and I'm not trying to be that. Um, Spanky says, I'm rolling out to a KTV Pro, plenty of girls waiting. And then he says, do another video, bro. You know, it's tempting. It really is tempting to do another video about Jasper when he come here and flexes on my live stream like that. I'll think about it, but I can guarantee that my video won't be confrontational or challenging. It will be something that can hopefully plant seeds in his mind to make him change. But the problem is with people like that, they have barriers up, and any kind of perceived negative will manifest reaction from him in an aggressive manner, because he's thinking at it, you know, in one dimension as opposed to, you know, in layers. He doesn't have the ability to receive criticisms. Like, how many people have come onto my stuff and made fun of my teeth or made fun of me or said things to me? I can handle that kind of crap, and it doesn't get me all balled up and stirred up. But evidently, just a little bit of critique about his approach is enough for him to like want to get aggressive. So if I did make another video about him, it would just be encouraging him to evolve. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. I know after this, after I sign off of this live stream, I'm going to reflect on that, and I'll look back at this, and we'll see how I feel later on. Can I take screenshots of this? I want to take a screenshot of what he said. Oh, Maria! I didn't see you, Maria. So what happened, my friend? Maria said that, and it's okay, Maria. I don't know if you're still here, but some guy came on here and was trying to threaten me, and then said that he wasn't threatening me. But otherwise, don't worry about it. He's just a fool. How do you take a screenshot of this? Let's try. Hold on, you guys. That didn't work. Won't let me screenshot. What's this? I should be able to screenshot. If I get on the StreamYard, then I would have a record of all this talk. Oh, there's a screenshot. Sweet. Hold on, bear with me, you guys. I want to get all this crap that he said to me. Make sure to keep that energy in person. Big goofy nobody. Well, I'm not trying to be anybody. Keep that same energy up, junkie. What a fool. Hold on, you guys. I'm just taking screenshots here. I can see it in your eyes, junkie. Oh, what an idiot. You had a lot to say about me. Actually, the people said that I didn't even say much about you. And they were criticizing me for putting you in the title. Heard you had something to say about my dead mother. Terrible idea. Okay, one more. Alright. Okay, that's it. Sorry, guys. Alright, so got the screenshots. StreamYard would be ideal because it registers the Jasper and everybody, so we can all go back and look at who said what. But I couldn't register on StreamYard for some reason. Well, I don't know what to say. Nobody's really talking. So, hopefully everybody's doing okay out there in YouTube land. Hopefully everybody stays centered and grounded, and in the face of adversity, they can keep themselves centered and balanced, and not stray from the path that they know. What's up tomorrow? Mr. Martin asks. Let's see. Well, tomorrow's Sunday, right? So I don't know. My wife has been feeling kind of under the weather. She's just over 4 months pregnant. And my dog is matured to that age. She didn't bark at all, but now she feels tougher because she's gotten a little older, and she starts barking at everything, which is kind of funny. But I'm not sure. I got to do some shopping. Got to do more videos because my internet was down for so many days. So I got to get more content up. So that's on the agenda. I might go to Lapu Lapu Market and ask people questions, do another street interview type thing. So that's probably on the agenda for tomorrow. What about you, man? What are you doing tomorrow? Well, we got 3 people in the room now, slowly dying off. See, and that's the thing. Why would Jasper care about my micro audience? Most of the people that watched that video were his subscribers. It's not like I spread any message. Laundry? That's no fun. No fun at all. Yeah, man. Sweden is moving into autumn, dark, cold, and depression season. Yeah. But it's pretty. It's a pretty time when the leaves change and the air gets a little crisper. But yeah, I would agree with that 1,000%. That Philippines has its advantages over most other places. And I've never been to Sweden, but I sure enjoy it here. That's for sure. I sure do. So I really wouldn't want to live anywhere else. And I'm sure there are a lot of great I'm sure there are many, many other great places to live, but I don't really care to branch out and go look for them. I've found what works for me, and I'm sure if I went and looked, there'd be other places that work for me too. But why bother? This has so many positive aspects that check all my boxes. So this is it for me. I'm hoping to live out my remaining years here, and that's the goal and the mission. So, I mean, I've got a lovely wife, very, very supportive and kind, and this is where she lives, and this is where I'm gonna live with her. So, are you planning on buying a scooter? Elvis asks. Well, yeah, eventually, but not in the near future. I want to hang on to my funds at the moment until the hospital bills are all paid and everything like that. But most definitely, I will be buying a scooter eventually because it just saves money. I probably wasted like $1,000 as it is just on taxis and other things, and that would have bought the scooter plus gas. So in the long run, if you're here long term, scooter is definitely the way to go. Absolutely. But for now, no, I won't be buying one. But as I move forward and re-up, fundage, then for sure I will get one. And I don't need anything bigger than, a Honda Click. That's what I'll get. Something like that. Do you need to be married to register a scooter? No, I don't think so. No, you don't. Because, single expats, there are a lot of guys that come here and they're single and they ride them. So no, you don't need to be married, no. When I was here before, I got all my license and everything on my own, so didn't need anybody else to do it. Elvis asks, what does it consist of getting a Philippines driver's license? Bro. I don't remember when I did it, but pretty much, you go in there with your passport. If you have an existing driver's license, if you're here extending a tourist visa, you cannot get a driver's license, James Stryker says. Really? I got one when I was here before. Did they change the law? Because I was just extending tourist visa, and I did get my Philippines driver's license. But that was, almost 10 years ago, something like that. But I mean, I don't know if that's 100%. Your ACR has to say permanent. I don't know, maybe that's new, but I definitely had a driver's license before, and I didn't have permanent. In fact, I got it 3 months after I was here. I got my driver's license. And James says the law changed about 6 years ago. Well, that sucks. I mean, so if you're just a tourist, you can drive temporarily, but then after that temporary period expires and you can't drive anymore. It's kind of weird. They needed to look into that, maybe change that back. How many months can you drive temporary? Maybe James has the exact, but I think it's 3 months. Some other guy on a forum said 6, but I think it's 3. I'm not sure. My cat's eating a cockroach. Goes with the territory here. It's not that we have problems with cockroaches, don't get me wrong. The place is clean and it was brand newly built. But the big, huge, fat ones, they fly through the windows. And then my cat chases them around the apartment until it comes low enough, and then it'll catch them and eat them. Protein. Can you register a bike with a USA driver's license? And then followed right behind Elvis, it says you can get an international driver's license and it's good to drive here, even with the tourist visa. Guys, you know, I don't really know because I haven't done it. So obviously what I knew before has changed according to James. So I'm kind of not very knowledgeable on it. I could Google it and then answer you, but since I haven't been through the process myself, I don't really know all the specifics of it. But I don't know Elvis. I don't know. I thought yes. I would say yes, but given the fact that things changed according to James in the last 6 years, I don't feel like I don't want to like mislead you and say the wrong things. I don't know the answer to that. Jasper's live. All right. Well, I'm sure he won't mention me because then, you know, he would just be supporting me. You know, I can't stop thinking about it. My gears are turning in my head, and so I'm a little bit distracted by it. But yeah, what a piece of work, man. You know, and I get it. Like, some dude came on and said, I can't remember in the comments on my video, he said something about Jasper's mother died or whatever, monkeys and AIDS or something. I thought the comment was so absurd it seemed like a joke, like he was being sarcastic. So I said something, he said Chinese monkeys or something like that. So, you know how when we were kids they would say, you know, dig a hole to China. So I said, yeah, they had to dig a big hole to get here or something like that, to that effect. And I didn't know that his mother was actually deceased. I have no idea. I don't watch his crap, you know. So surely, you know, if the guy had the ability to understand, you know, the other side of it, he wouldn't find it as offensive. But you know, he's choosing to have a battle with that. So whatever. James said, "I have been here for 5 years, watching Riki, who got a driver's license. I bought a motorbike and went to the LTO and found out that the law changed." Yeah, I appreciate that, James, because I had no idea, and I would be telling people the wrong things just based off of my past experience. So I'm glad that you clarified that, because I didn't know. I didn't know that at all. So. Get it, kitty? So James said, however, if you go to a small LTO in a small town, money talks. Yep, I've experienced that before. I got pulled over in up near Manila, and I didn't have a helmet on. I had slippers on. I had shorts and short sleeves, and the fines, you know, would have been, I don't know how much, but he said a figure, and I was good after that. The money talked. So I've experienced that a time or two in my days. Jasper just went live. Now I want to go watch it, but I can't watch it when I'm on myself. Jasper went live. What a fool. What a tool. So, yeah, I might just sign off of here, you guys, and check into my emails, because I've been offline for 4 days, so I haven't really had a time to keep up with everything. Check on my bank and do some banking maneuvers. Got to pay some insurance and things. But I just want to come on here and check in with everybody, because it had been, you know, several days since I've been able to like be interactive, and so it was very interesting for me, live stream coming on here and running face to face with good old Jasper and whatnot. So everybody out there, you know, take care, keep on trucking, stay grounded. Don't let other people, you know, throw you off balance, and stay centered and stay focused, and everybody be well out there. Yeah, it was interesting, Elvis. Elvis says interesting, or he said it was an entertaining live stream. It's a little bit entertaining there for a minute, but then, you know, after he left, I've just been off kilter and just thinking about it. So threw me off. But thanks everybody for watching, and Elvis, stay focused and on your plan to get out of the matrix. James, thank you for your information. And Jasper, thanks for coming on and showing your true colors. And everybody out there, be blessed, stay focused, be healthy, be strong. Take care, everyone. Take it easy.